Hi everybody, thanks for having us here. Thanks a lot for the coffee and for the location to Hofrat and Suez, and thanks a lot to Donny and his team of Creative Morning. We're really happy to speak about Quottom and the global theme happiness today. My name is Ruben Feurer, and at Quottom I'm doing a lot of things, like I'm the art director together with Nico, I'm the managing director, event manager, spam filter, photographer sometimes, driver, founder, and publisher together with Nico.
Exactly. My name is Nico, and I'm doing with Ruben together the art direction, and I'm the editor-in-chief. I'm the personal assistant of Walter Piper sometimes, sometimes a stylist, graphic designer, founder, street salesman, and publisher.
And beside Quottom, we're both working at agencies. Since or until last month, I worked at Hindering Volkart as an art director. Hindering Volkart is a digital agency, and next month I will leave Switzerland to start working in London, also as an art director. And Nico?
Yeah, I'm working as a graphic designer, still in an apprenticeship at Heads. It's a corporate communication agency, and I'm happy there.
All right, as I said, today we're going to talk about our first issue of Quottom and the global theme, happiness.
So our team is we two, and there is also Tanya. She was doing the talking with the editors and doing the executive editor. But now she's here. She's traveling around in South America and for a half a year, and living the good life.
When we started, a lot of people said, print is dead. And everybody's talking about the internet, and a lot of people say, you only read online and you don't read long texts, and print is dead. But we didn't care. We thought we'd just start and we tried. And my question is print dead? What do you think? So please, hands up. Who thinks print is dead?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Definitely not at all.
Okay. So nobody thinks print is dead.
It depends what kind of print.
Yeah, sure. Okay. But we also think it's bullshit. Why is it bullshit?
Because nowadays there are so many magazines, never been before like today. But you have to rethink magazines, because when you fill it with online content, it doesn't work. you have to create more like a world with it, and take some themes that are more timeless. So when you create print, it's more about the haptic. It's more about the feeling. It's really sexy. It's more about feelings than in online. So first of all, you have to get an idea, and you have to ask yourself, what do I really want? And get some attitudes, and find a way to express yourself, and ask yourself, what do I want to express? So we thought we want to make something timeless. So the reader have to take some time. It's not about like the newest fashion trends or something like that. We want to make something that really has to do with yourself. So we made the concept that we take teams of lives. It's when you talk about fear, love, happiness, longing, or hope, evolution, you really got in nice conversation with your friends. It's more like a conversation with your friends, and put it into print, and then it gets much deeper, and it's really fun, and you can really express your own thoughts, and that's really nice. So we decided to make a concept that we always take two themes. The first issue is fear and longing, and we talk about separate, and then we collide them, and we want to see what happens when you put fear and longing together, how they do react together. And so we have this, and in the other side we have a lot of artists, young artists. We want to make a platform like that, something like that, and give people a chance to express themselves, their own thoughts, and we really want to be authentic and real. Okay, but it's not only the three of us. We are a lot of wonderful. We have a lot of wonderful contributors, almost like 50 people. But how do you choose them? It's not that hard. You only need two things. It's passion and the belief in your idea. And when you got these two things, you can get almost everything. Because passion, it's really like the love, and you're just doing it, and you don't ask, oh, can I do it or not? It's just like you got the idea, and you're focused on that, and you're going straight ahead. And when people feel this, they want to be a part of it, because it's cool to create something, and we're so free, so we can create really something newly, and something that we really like. And to believe in your idea is really important, because that makes you real. I think that really makes you real, because you believe on what you're saying, and when people feel this, they think, oh, he's got attitude, or they got attitude, and this is really important. So then talk with your friends, or talk with your social media connections, like Facebook, Twitter, and everything else. And don't fear big names. We were interested in Walter Pfeiffer, and we wrote an email, and he felt this passion and this idea, and he was like flashed of it, and it reminded him to his young days, and he was in. So passion and to believe in your idea, almost everything is possible.
Thank you. Yeah, we're not only three, we're about 40 or 50 people. So how to manage 40 people beside our work? Yeah, as we said, we're both working 100% in agencies. So we have to do it in our spare time. Yeah, certainly it's email. Just write a lot of emails. Then take your phone. Often it's easier to to call someone and talk with him. And we worked a lot via the internet, and yeah, in the cloud. I hate this marketing word, but we used Dropbox. We when we did the art direction together, we had all files in our Dropbox, so it was perfect for us. Yeah,
Because we're living not that close, so half an hour. And so I'm not living in Zurich, and this is the perfect way.
Yeah, and we don't have the time to set meetings every week or nearly every day, because yeah, there are so many people who are involved, and it's hard to find meeting times. So we did a lot via Skype and email, and yeah, with the Dropbox. We also used Google Drive for all our documents, for the articles, for bills, for financial plans, everything. So it's also great because now I'm going to London, and I'd like to do it from London, and because we set up everything in the beginning in this combination, it's perfect now. So it's no problem for me to work from London. Yeah, and it's also perfect with Google Drive because you can comment it, you can share it, and it's we're really happy with these techniques.
So yeah, it's about to create a world, because it's really about to make your idea come alive. People have to get an experience with your magazine, and it's important to see it more like a brand, not only like a magazine. It's more than just a print. It's really a circle around it, and see it more like give it a soul to it, and it's more like treat it like a person. Give the brand attitudes and things like that, because then it gets really alive. So we decided to do furthermore events and videos. So we take it to 3D, I'll say like that, and get it physical. And so when you put it into a cultural context, people talk about it, and it gets another drive, another energy, and that's really interesting. And I think this is the most important thing. It's not only a magazine, it's really more, it's a world so that you create, and it's your own world. You can speak about everything you want.
Yeah, and it's also interesting that you can bring all readers together, and yeah, they can speak about their interests. And
yeah, it was often like a really good talk with a good friend, and like the magazine is like the printed version of that. So when you're drinking wine with your friends and something like that, it's like the printed thing of that. And this is I think this is really cool, and it makes us happy. So we're on almost every channel. So we have a website, and we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, Instagram, and things like that.
yeah, and I think what's also interesting, I mean, we started Quottom about a half year ago in summer, and yeah, we had this idea, and we just started. We didn't make too many thoughts, and then we started talking about Quottom, and we asked other friends, do you like to do something with us? And there was the brand Quottom. There was an idea, but nobody knew really knew what is Quottom. They knew it's a magazine, and we started a thing, but yeah, nobody saw anything. And yeah, we had a Facebook page, and in about 3 months or 4 months we had 1,000 fans, but there was nothing than this idea or this word Quottom. And that was really interesting that it worked without anything to show.
Yeah, it really shows that the idea is stronger than anything, because we put our project on the crowdfunding platform, and we had to get 15,000 Swiss francs, and first we were like, oh, does it work or not? And then the idea was that strong, so it worked. Exactly, and this is a photo of our event 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the launch of the first issue.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were really happy that so many people came.
Yeah, we decided to do an exhibition and doing some other things like a live band. We had a bar and something like that, so the people really get to get in talk with it. So let's speak about the distribution.
When we started, we thought, let's do a magazine. But how do the magazine come through the people? How can they buy it? And in the beginning, we didn't think about that. So about 3 months later, we had to decide how to distribute it. Then first we thought, maybe it's cool to go to the kiosk, but they cut a lot of the price, so it was unrealistic. Then we thought maybe a publishing house or something, but we didn't have the time to find something, so we thought, let's start a known publishing house, let's do it by our own. And then we built a web shop with Vedran, who is also here today. Thanks, Vedran. And now we're publishing via our website and in different stores in Switzerland. So mostly in small fashion shops and in some small bookstores. And we also went to Berlin 1 month ago and distributed there in very nice bookshops. And it was easier than we thought. We just went there with our suitcase and said, "Hello, we're from Switzerland. We've got this magazine. Do you like to distribute it? Do you like to have it in your store?" And it was much easier than we thought.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. And you can also buy it on Quottom.com, and it's interesting because we noticed that the most people order it online and they don't buy it in the store. It's funny because it's a bit ironic because you order a print magazine online and everybody says print is dead. And about the cash, as Nico said, we started with crowdfunding, and this was our start because we don't have a lot of money by side, and it worked really easy with the crowdfunding. It was a lot, it was a lot of work, but I mean,
after that it was.
It was also easier than we thought. And if you want to be rich, don't start a magazine. It's really hard. Quottom costs 17 Swiss francs, and I mean it's a lot for a magazine, but it's also really thick, and you have a lot of content. But we're doing everything in Switzerland, printing, and it's much pricier than in Germany or something. But we want to have the quality, and we want to speak with the printers, and that was important for us. But because of that, it's it's about a bit pricier than other magazines. Yeah, and we also only could do it because the help of friends. I mean, the website with the help of Vedran and a lot of people who helped us with everything. I mean, so many writers who did everything for free, and yeah, that's great. I mean, we're having such a big project with nearly no money.
And also, when we did the event, we really got a lot of great people that helped us.
Mm-hmm. And now we're financing Quottom with advertising. As you can see in the first pages, there are ads, but it's really hard to find advertisers. You have to make about 100 calls and write 1,000 emails, but now we have something in the hand, and I think it will be easier now, because until yet it was we were doing a magazine, but we couldn't show anything. So yeah, we hope it's getting easier now. And now about happiness. Now are we happy? Are we happy with it? I mean, we're working like 150%, and we don't sleep much. So what makes us happy at I mean, and the thing this makes us happy. That after a half year we have something in our hand, and there are so many cool people involved, and it's great to
it's really nice to see how the people grow with it. Some friends of me really they got the chance to write something, and they present themselves to a lot of people, and they get good feedback, and it's really nice to see, because you think, oh, my friend, he's good and he's talented, and you give him or her a chance, and that's really cool. So we are really happy with the result. But also we're already on to the next one, because we can't stand still, none of us. And so I think happiness is for us more like a basic feeling, and not the result of something. It's merely like a good feeling.
Okay, questions?
Yeah, thank you so much for
Yep.
You said you crowdsourced the project.
Yeah.
The cost, the 15,000 francs, was that for paying for the content for people to photograph and write, or?
No, it was only for the production.
Okay.
So for printing the magazine, because it's about more than 20,000 Swiss francs for the printing.
Okay.
So we have 3,000 copies, and we needed 15,000 francs to realize it, and everybody worked free for us. Mm-hmm.
Do you have plans to change that as you go into your second issue? Do you want to either lower your production costs, or raise prices, or find a model where you can begin to pay contributors, or?
Our aim is to finance everything with the ads in the beginning. So we try to make more money with the ads, and we're also building an online platform now. Our website, we're going to start. We have these interviews. Maybe you saw it. Every month there is an interview with an interesting person, like photographers, or what do we have? Illustrators, fashion designers. And we noticed that our website, it has a lot of people who visit our website, so we try to build something online that doesn't have the same content as our magazine, because we think it's a really different world. You don't read very long articles in the internet. You have to make short, interesting articles, and yeah, we try to make the money with the ads, but we don't change the price of the magazine, and we don't want to produce in Germany and in Switzerland. It's pricey, but yeah, we try.
Other questions?
Well,
How often is it going to come out? Or
Yeah, it's we publish it every half year, and always with the two topics. Yeah.
Can I ask the listeners who here is from traditional print media? Is there anybody? Nobody? Everybody new to print media? Mhm. So some people have, or you were in print media. No, you.
digital.
Yeah. So everybody digital. Okay.
Yeah, what's interesting is that I mean, we built the community via the internet, and everybody see it on the internet, and yeah, it's much easier, and we're doing a lot with Facebook, and that's really great for us to communicate. That's about 10 years ago, I don't know how they do it.
So now we really got the possibility to do this project. I think 10 years before it was more, I think it was harder to get something like that.
Yeah, and to spread it. So it's really easy to spread it. I mean, yeah, just make an Instagram account, Facebook, but you have to work a lot for it. You have to work a lot. Yeah.
So a question related to that, specifically the theme is print dead, and the consensus is that it's not. But I wonder if you'd be able to do this project if you didn't have access to the digital mediums that allowed you to do the social networking. So perhaps it's become more of a interlinked dependency. I don't know. I don't know what the realities would be of trying to do a print publication and not dabble in what the social networking is.
Yeah.
I think that's right. I think nowadays everything comes together, so even the medias come together, so fashion, design, architecture, and everything comes together, and I think this is really the point, and this is really interesting for us. So it's also our concept is something like this, and we put things together, and this is really interesting.
Yeah, we also put content from the internet into our magazine. I mean, we have this Twitter, how is it called?
Twitter auf Papier.
Twitter auf Papier, Twitter on paper. Yeah, I think you can do a lot with these two
Exactly.
medias and bring them together. And there are not a lot of magazines who are doing that.
Do you use something like Flatter?
No.
Flatter is you can pay for articles on websites, so people can say I have every month I give 10 francs to whoever I like most. This you don't use something.
No,
like this?
not yet. No.
Okay, maybe you should
Because-
look into it. It's easy to set up.
Okay.
So and there's a lot of people who it's I think it's pretty good if you have real content on the web, which you have interviews and something like this.
what we sorry, did you want to say?
I just wanted to say we got different content in the magazine and on the website. So, but maybe afterwards we can put some articles of the print issue into the web and pay off this.
Yeah, I mean it's more like you have additional content on the web, so people could pay for this additional content.
Exactly.
Yes, my question was, I was thinking about what do you think, what kind of a role visuality plays on your website and on the printed magazine?
Yeah, I think it's really, really important because, yeah, we saw it. I mean, we just showed the cover, and we didn't show any content before we published it, and everybody said, wow, it looks nice and it's great, and it's also important that you have a very that you create a brand, that you have the same style on every media, that you have the Instagram account has his style, the website has his style, and the magazine has its style, and it has to fit all together.
But you mean in the magazine, also the editorial design?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen the magazine before, so I don't have a comment about
Yeah.
that. But that was just the thing what I, as a photographer, think about.
Yeah, we really were interested in not make it too designy, call it like that, because we want to present the content really neutral. We want to really focus on the content, so we got a lot of text sites, and we really laid a little bit of laid back design, and we wanted to make it timeless, so we are not that fancy, and yeah. But I think it's important. It's really important to make a statement. What do you want to do?
And that there are a lot of magazines at the moment who are, I mean, they look nice and they have a hip style, but the content is, I mean, you have 5 minutes and you already see everything. So we try to focus on the content and have enough and good content, and not only images.
Clemens, the last question.
You just mentioning timeless design and timeless layout. If I was getting yours, I was just wondering about the font of your title, which is not really timeless. If you're having a kind of German background, there might be some.
Just that everybody knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's funny because the statement comes only from people that are older than us, and we're not interested in provocation or something like that. We really want to take things out of a context and put it into a new context, and it's more like sampling or doing stuff like that, and that is what interests us.
Yeah, and I mean, it's 70 years ago, and we thought now it's time to to change something and bring it to a new context. And I mean, the font, it could also be that Helvetica is popular then, so why do we have to why don't we use this font anymore?
And I think maybe now's the time to do something like that. We got the history and we don't forget it, and but I think now it's time to start something new and put it to a new, give it a new form, because all these fonts are beautiful and it's really about the aesthetic.
Okay, thank you again, Nicolas.